Log recording is 2:34 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. It's Sunday the 17th of September 2023. Weaver, Genesee, Roseman, California. Yeah, no tricks and no gimmicks right now. I woke up having an issue at this point. Yeah, because when I heard about another damn shooting, I was on Facebook about a short time ago, and I saw the picture of a sheriff's star of Los Angeles County. I'm like, no, 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 no. Apparently, out here in Palmdale, the guy got killed, shot, probably shot in the head or shot in the gut somehow, but he got shot outside a damn police station of Palmdale, LA County, Palmdale Station. Cops are on the warpath. I don't blame them. I don't blame them one damn bit. Things are going down right now. It's not even funny. We can talk about the politics. We can talk about things happening outside. We're talking about gun control at this point over here. But when I hear about a deputy-involved shooting, more so, I know other people don't feel comfortable around law enforcement. I know they don't. They're not supposed to. These guys got a job to do. And sometimes it's kind of hard to realize they're also human beings and they also have their own lives, but they are sworn officers and they have to do whatever they can to protect the city or the county or whatever they're protecting at this point over here. I just did a video about people irritating these guys left and right, one way or another. Sticking camera in people's faces right now is not exactly a good idea at this point over here, unless, of course, you're trying to collect evidence for something else. I know. Point me back to that damn loop-de-loop thing here. All right. I don't know how many times I can stand it. I don't know how many times I can deal with it. I'm dealing with it on a constant basis. I'm dealing with it on a resurgence here, and it's irritating the crap out of me, and it's upsetting me. The cycle of life continues on where you get birth, but you also get the finality of it, of life. You know, it kind of reminds me of there's a Doctor Who spin-off show series. They did a movie on this one called Torchwood. But this time it was about immortality that people actually obtained one day and never could die, despite the fact what kind of medical condition you're in. And the only way to get rid of the body is to burn the living crap out of it until they're all ashes. But anyway, which way, they're still alive and still kicking. And the problem with this is you can keep your dead ones alive, or the injured who are about to die, they still live. Weird ass immortality. And when you're doing this weird ass immortality and you can't die, what happens to the surplus population and what happens to supplies and resources? Yeah. And to maintain a balance in our planet regarding those resources. Anybody who's in a criteria where they were supposed to be dying in life? Well, in this movie, until the problem got solved and the balance of life restored, everybody else who was on the point of no return are cremated. Hardest damn job to deal with. I saw that episode a while ago. Freaky and creepy. And to think about it happening in this time zone, or in this thing of ours where we can't die. Some people may cherish the immortality, but quite frankly, it changes everything else we have in belief systems and everything else in taxing resources and taxing ourselves. I don't like the concept of death. I've been through it, done it. Don't like it. I like life. I like living. Thing is, if I'm going to be dealing with immortality at this point, I'm not quite sure if I'm ready for that one either. It's like either or. Are you ready for life or are you ready for death? But you can't be both. Some people are going to say, why not? Because that puts you in the zombie term. That puts you as a zombie. And a zombie would be like not alive, not awake, and just hell bent on consuming things left and right. No, I am not a Walking Dead fanatic or a fan of any sorts. I've just been peltered with a lot of Hollywood nonsense concerning about zombieism. Where you're not alive and you're not awake, you're the undead. Either you're going to be sucking up blood or you're going to be eating brains. We haven't had that in our time here. We haven't had the monsters coming out there to freak us out. We haven't had those kind of Stephen King nightmares coming out, or anybody else, or even Wes Craven's. Because those guys would scare the living crap out of you. They did me. I'm grateful we don't have those kind of monsters. We already got our own monsters right now as it is. We got their callous, uncaring, unkind, uncouth, and thinking they're above everything else. And shove it into people's faces left and right. Hell of a time we live in, a hell of a life we live in right now. We don't know if we're coming or we're going, and we don't know whether or not if we're going to be waking up in the morning and whether or not we're going to be mourning our asses off or crying our asses off one way or another because we just lost a person. Probably in a occupation that they chose to live in and die in while protecting and serving. Now, the thing is, I am not saying that, well, I don't know, doesn't it come across like that? Seriously. Does it show that I've got a hell of a lot of respect for law enforcement? Yeah, I do, to a point. Sometimes I have to try to see the points from point of views from other people because they may be seeing things I'm not. Getting back to the previous video concerning about the knightheads taping everything and anything and pissing people off left and right, not to mention law enforcement. They got a right to put them on camera. They got a right to do this. They got a right to do that. They have the absolute right. Just because you probably have the absolute right at this point over here, you're going to have to get yourself cleared through the court systems at this point. I mean, you can argue all you want with the cop, but you're going to have a long way trying to fight that battle there. Now, if you really wanted to stay the hell away from the jail cells, stop antagonizing. But if you're going to antagonize, make sure that you've got it all on camera there and make sure that you're in the right. Contradictory? Well, maybe. If you're looking for trouble, you'll find the damn trouble. If you're going to be, are you going to be seeking it as the public vigilante? You're going to be thinking of yourself as a guardian at this point over here? If the cops are going to be busting someone over there, or in the process of busting, yeah, they need to get a record of it on their cameras. But if they don't, there has to be other cameras to watch them from a distance to see whether or not civil rights are being violated. And at times, I wonder about that myself. I don't go out looking for trouble. I don't go out as much. But if I do, I have to be wary of my own surroundings at this point over here, trying to protect my own ass, and I'm not in the position of going out looking for trouble. Main reason why I was doing that previous video in the first place, because I've seen people try to do that. Just because they think they're going to be in the right and protecting people's rights of First Amendments. I mean, are they photojournalists? No, they're private citizens, and they want to be, and they think they're lawyers at this point over here. Knowing the law, okay, it's one thing. You put the cops on notice at this point over here. You try to be nice about the damn situation, but you keep forgetting that the cops, know about that, and they're also pissed off about it. They don't like to be shown that they're human. They want to show that they're doing their damn jobs. But if they are doing their damn jobs, then you're going to have a hard time trying to prove this one in the court system. Because they will arrest you for obstruction. They will arrest you for whatever kind of thing they're going to be putting you through. And then you're going to have a fun time with the court systems trying to prove your point. And putting the cops on record at this point. And whether or not they're going to be embarrassed by it or they're going to be coming after you. Yeah, retaliation, I'd look out for that one. I want to keep a distance. I want to keep a buffer. I don't want to have any issues with law enforcement at all. Not that I have anything else on record that they would probably haunt me with, but the thing is, I don't want to have any. I don't want to have any issues with them. I know there are people trying to do their damn jobs, and they need to do their jobs, and it makes people like me uncomfortable about it because they're doing their jobs. We should be taking our leave at this point over here. We should be saying, "Oh, how grateful we are," and then just watch our asses. Am I saying the opposite of the other video? Well, maybe. But it does make me think. It does make me think whether or not we're doing the right thing or not. Now, I've got condolences concerning about fallen officers if they actually get killed in the line of duty. This is the job that they picked. And yeah, I do feel sorry for them and their families and their partners. I'm going to cut this short for right now because there's some more things I need to say, but it's a separate video.